Hello, my dirt-driven adventure friends and fans. So I have an update of a new purchase that I made that I'm so excited about, that hopefully will make our videos a little bit better or give us some better angles of our video. So I've been researching which new camera that I wanted for a little bit. I was trying to decide if I wanted a 360 camera or if I wanted to update my GoPro. And I already have a GoPro subscription, so I kind of did the pros and cons of what would be the best thing. And because I already have the GoPro and I have the subscription, then I have like a guarantee like that if something happens to my GoPro, they will replace it. I have all the things with it. So I also kind of looked at possibly the GoPro 360 as well. The problem with that is I don't have a lot of time to edit. That's where I run into. I have all this footage and I don't get a chance to edit it. When I started researching, and maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong, but the 360 takes longer to be able to edit because you have to change that angle for what you want to capture in that particular frame. And I just don't have that kind of time to put into editing because I'm already in a time crunch to get things edited and do a good job of editing them. I figured I could stick with what I know, but upgrade. I'm excited. Now I am the proud owner of the Hero Black 13. So just now unboxing it. I'm so excited. The only thing that I've opened out of my box of what I purchased is the charger because I wanted to be able to charge it. So here it is in all of its glory. So take it off. And so hopefully tomorrow night will be my debut with it. We're gonna go to Brown Mountain for a night ride. It's supposed to take good night videos, so hopefully that is true. And it actually came with one Enduro battery, so it's supposed to be good with cold weather and to last longer. And then it came with one clip and the mount for that. I actually bought a charger that came with the charger and 2 batteries. So now that will give me 3 batteries in all, which will be great because one of the problems that I have is that I run out of battery life a lot. So some of the other things that I decided to get since I was trying to change my angles and get better angles and do things differently is, well, I'll show you the box for my battery. So there's my dual battery charger. So I got some different things to help with different angles. So one of the things that I purchased was the Handlebar Seatpost pole mount. You can see this is kind of it. I figured I could use this on my mountain bike as well as my dirt bike and try some different angles with that and just play around with that. I probably won't do that tomorrow just because it's going to be a night ride. And so I don't even know how good the footage is. Trying to play with something new like that, probably not a great time. More than likely I'll do that when I'm just around the house trying out things. And then if it works, I'll be able to take it and get some good footage. I also purchased, excited about this one, is the boom and bar mount. So it will also go on my handlebar, but then it has like the boom pole. So then you can get a lot of different angles extended out and see almost like a selfie view of you on the bike. And so like I said, I'll probably try a lot of these on my mountain bike when I'm by myself and then be able to use those again when I'm on the dirt bike and try some different things. And another thing that I was really excited that I've been wanting for my other GoPro, and so I decided to bite the bullet and get this one, is the remote shutter strap. It's like a strap that goes on and then I can start and stop my GoPro. I can put it on my bike or I can put it on me and be able to start and stop my GoPro from it instead of having to use my phone. It has a tendency to go dead whenever that I'm also powering my camera from that. And so this will be another way that I can do that without having to yell at my camera, hey, GoPro, start videoing, because sometimes it doesn't hear me and that kind of thing. So this will be great to be able to start and stop it and not just video everything all the time. And then, of course, because of what we do, I wanted the protective housing to be able to put it in. And obviously the one that I have for my GoPro 9 is not going to work. So now the great thing is I still have my GoPro 9 and I have all the accessories for it, and it's not a bad camera. I just was looking to upgrade, so I still have it, so I can use that on Kenneth or myself, and we can switch out cameras and get some different angles, and that'll be fun too, to try to edit that and get those things. I also got a bigger gigabyte memory card because I just use my one memory card and then I offload it every time that I do things. So this will give me the opportunity to have that memory card and then this one, and so I'll be able to trade back and forth with that. And so with the accessories that I already have for my GoPro, I decided that I wanted a better case because I just have, hang on and I'll show you what I have. Give me just a second. This is what I've used for years and years and years and years. Even when I had like my GoPro 4 and then I upgraded to the 7 and then the 8 and the 9. So all that time, this is the bag. I found it maybe at Walmart, Dick's, Academy, something like that. And it has worked great, I guess. It has lots of pockets in there and it has like back pockets, and I liked it because it did have a lot of pockets and I could throw things in there and it was all contained and it zipped up. I could even put my bendy in there and it all fit. However, I am sick and tired digging through this bag for all my things. I'm over it. I've done it for years. It worked, but I'm like, no, I can't do it anymore. So I decided I was going to upgrade and get something much better. So I researched and I'm hoping that this works like I want it to. It actually has a lock on it. It has a lock on it and you can set like the combination, but I didn't really care about that. I just wanted one that was going to be able to house everything. And when I started researching what I liked about this, and obviously I don't have anything packed in it, but it has like the double, so this pulls out, and then this, you can actually, let me show you if I can pull this out. You can actually make this, you can see, I don't know if you can see it with the light, but you can see how all those are perforated. So you can actually pull those out or shift this around to be able to house any of your things that you want. And it's a hard case and it's going to protect everything. And I can put my accessories in here and have it all in one place, and it's exposed, it's out, so that I don't have to dig through a bag or have everything in there. So I'm hoping that this will do what I want. Like I said, when I researched it, it seemed like this was I don't want something ginormous, so this was like small enough but big enough to house everything. So it was pretty economical. That's why I thought that was great. And it has like directions on here of how to change the password. I'm not really worried because where I take my camera is just like in my RV or my garage, truck. So I'm not worried about somebody breaking into it, but I guess that would be nice if I were carrying it other places. So I will keep you updated on how all this works, and hopefully our video footage will step its game up and we'll have even better footage in the future. I also wanted to add that, so I wanted to show you my helmet. I have tried several different mounts on my helmet. You can see that I have like the Old Faithful up on the top of my helmet, which I hate because a lot of the places that we go have low-lying trees or laurel. Oh my goodness, I have like an attraction to laurel, and they just like suck me in and I get stuck there even with my regular helmet, much less with like the GoPro sticking up on the top. Plus, I've not really ever been a fan of that footage of like it being up on the top of the head. And we've been riding at night, So my light needs to be mounted up here, and you can see that's kind of our light mount that Kenneth has made and strapped that up there so that I have it on my helmet as well as my headlight on my bike. But he made this for me tonight because I've used the chin mount. It fell off. I've probably had my chin mount fall off 2 or 3 times, and they replaced it and said it's okay. I just didn't feel like it was ever right. I never felt like it was strong enough to hold the GoPro on there. And then we went with Rad Mount, which they have great customer service. They refunded our money because, again, it just didn't stick. It didn't stay on. It was peeling up right away. And when the camera was on, it just never felt like it held it in place. So then as I was riding, it would kind of fall down, and several of my videos have not been ruined, but not been as good a quality just because of the fact that the GoPro was not in the right position. And that definitely happens with this one up here because it just moves and falls. So tonight, Kenneth and Noah, my son, they forged this and made this mount to be able to go on, and then the GoPro is here, and then we're going to check the angle tomorrow and kind of play around with that. But I have like the scoop holder there, but you can see that is very well mounted on there. Plus, I had to worry about anything that I have on there. I've got to also have my numbers on there. And so I'll be able to put one number there and one behind it so that I'll still have room to do that there. So I'm pretty excited about all of this and the accessories and the things that I have. So I will definitely let you know how everything is working out and maybe do a follow-up video in the future. So I will keep you updated on how all this works, and hopefully our video footage will step its game up and we'll have even better footage in the future. So thank you so much for watching, and please like, subscribe, share my videos. If there's anything else that you would like to see us video or make some updates about, please let me know. I would love to hear from you. Bye.